Hey, you guys. I wanted to give an official Investfest recap of the weekend. This is my third year at Investfest, and I just wanted to give my honest review, my honest opinion on attending Investfest. So, the very first year that I went, it was very, very motivational. That's when I decided I wanted to be a part of this for, long term. This is my third year. This is my second year vending. I feel like it was very well organized this year. It was easy to get to the food. It was air conditioner. The venue was good. The parking was good. Overall, the setup was organized. Everything was really good for organization. The ticket prices, I've been seeing people kind of complain about the ticket prices. I think the ticket prices were like $250 to $300, maybe $600 for VIP. I was a vendor, so the vendor booth was about $2,000, $2,500. It did come with 6 wristbands. I feel like it was very well worth it. I did not have a product to sell. I just strictly used it for information. It was a part of my marketing budget. That's what I used InvestFest for my business. I know people were there selling stuff. I just simply used it for marketing. The price of the actual InvestFest tickets, a lot of people feel like they were overpriced for the information that they were getting. I've been seeing online. Now, I usually go to events like this, and I actually paid $800 to go to Grant Cardone's 10X event before, and I feel like that was worth it. It's just the connections. A lot of times you don't learn, especially if you are already an entrepreneur who knows a lot of information. You don't really get to learn, but it's more so networking, connections, and using it as a tool to grow your business. So I know a lot of people probably feel like they should have had more classes, hands-on, but at the end of the day, the tickets were $250 to $300, and you got to think it costs them money to have the events. It's probably like $200,000 just to have the event at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So you got to think about that too. I think it is a great price. If you are looking for classes, now I will say it's InvestFest, so I think they should start focusing more on investing classes, like having me as a speaker come and speak, or even having myself, Black Girls in Real Estate, other communities of real estate professionals, stock professionals come and actually teach, or maybe have breakout sessions, or maybe have a schedule to where people can pick what classes they want to take during the weekend. So they do have sponsors, yes, and I believe Diddy last year he gave them $1 million plus. So that's 100% true. They do have sponsors. So I agree with you on that. But yeah, I do think it should be more learning. The very first year that I went, this is my third year. The first year that I went, it was a lot of learning. You can attend a lot of different classes and you can learn a lot more versus learning in the arena, right? So that's just something you got to take into consideration too. I think they probably should start reaching out to people like myself who teach investing. I ain't here to toot my own horn, but even if it's not me, it has to be other people as well. So, but this event, I think is definitely needed for our culture, because it gets us to thinking I need to invest. I need to put my money somewhere. I need to have a 401k. I have to have a trust. As an entrepreneur, I have to have my taxes filed correctly. So I think it's very good, but I do think they should dedicate more time to specific classes. Okay. That's why I said me and my investors, we are ready to hit the stage because we got something to say. Okay. But anyway, moving on for that. The weekend, the itinerary, I feel like that was very well organized. A lot of people, in order for them to bring people back, they are going to have to start doing something different because it's kind of getting into like the Black Expo. Like I know in our city, you go, tickets is probably like $60 and you just go, and you know how Bonner Brothers is. So in order for it to not be like those events, they're going to have to change it so that people will feel comfortable spending $300 and want to come back, because it's not cheap to buy a ticket to come to Atlanta, whether you are flying or driving, and then get put in a hotel, have to pay for food, X, Y, and Z. So I do think that we should go back to making it more like learning and maybe pick our own schedule. Like if we can go in and pick the schedule that we want, like for instance, I want to learn this real estate course with Charmaine, or this real estate course with Black Girls in Real Estate, or how to buy internationally with Denise. Like I think it should be like classes. Okay, so that's something that I would suggest. Another thing I will point out is there wasn't as many influencers or celebrities like it was the past 2 years. So I would love to see more people like that come back and like I said, like have like classes, like have hot seats. It was a lot of like hip hop artists there, like celebrity, like Monica, 50 Cent, the people who do the podcast. I think they are like the Breakfast. I can't think of the name, but it was a lot of that. I think it needs to be like just more educational versus the status. But I would love to see more influencers there. I would still love to see celebrities, but I would want to be taught by like other people, and they don't have to be influencers or celebrities, just people of good quality, basically. So that's something else that I would add. I will also say, I think the ticket price is fair if we can add a little bit more value to it. But yeah, that is my full take on Investfest. I'm gonna save this and put it on my YouTube so you guys can go back and get my full overview. But networking is everything. That's basically why the event was put in place. You seen so many people there, you never knew who you were going to get in contact with. So I just think if we can focus more on education and basically like figure out our own itinerary so that we can pick like what classes we want to go to and learn from, because the vendors who were there, they were very educated. A lot of them have very great quality businesses, and I would have loved to learn from them. So that would have been something that I would not have mind doing as well. So yeah, but I would love to see that. Let me read through the comments. But that's my whole Investfest overview. Somebody said they don't have breakout sessions. I don't remember them having like breakout sessions. It was more so like, this is the itinerary and this is where you go. Also, it was a lot of speakers that spoke last year that were here this year. I just think they should start like changing it up a little bit so that they can attract younger entrepreneurs, because the young girls got the money too. Like I know these digital marketers, they have the money. That's considered an investment. A lot of them are investing into real estate. A lot of them are even fixing credit, like maybe having a session where you talk about building a credit repair business. Like I have this girl that I follow, she's like 24 years old and she has a very solid credit repair business. Let's talk about like her, how she was able to build that, and maybe like getting Don Pebbles to do like another course. He's the richest Black man that owns real estate. I would love to hear like his journey, how we can be a part of what he has going on. He has a real estate school. He has hotels. He has property in Miami. So he's considered like one of the wealthiest Black men in real estate. And he's not even very old. He's like, I would say he's well, he looked like he could be like 50-ish. But he's definitely not like old. But yeah, this is my third year attending. This is my second year being a vendor. So yeah. I think that was basically it. That was my spiel. I was just making sure I didn't miss any questions on here. Somebody said, I heard this year wasn't the same. I do think it was a little bit different this year. They definitely need to hear me out. I would definitely send this to EYL. At the age of 24 and have our own credit repair, that is awesome. Yeah, so I think it just needs to be, I think they probably need to put me on the committee. I just think that it could go so much further. Like even EYL, they can have their own real estate brokerage. I would love to run like a division. I would like to run a division within their company, if it gets to that point. So this year definitely was different. I definitely did see the difference. I will be going back next year, but it's just they are definitely going to have to start changing it, I feel, if they want to continue to bring people back, because the number one thing about having a business and running a business is being able to bring people back to your business, because one client can get you $5,000, $10,000 just from them. It's all about being able to bring that same client back for more. So I just think that if they change it up a little bit more, it could really be an invest festival, like a real invest festival. Like I would want to go there and be able to put my money into something right on the spot. And then next year when I come, I can see my money triple. I can see my money double. So I would want to go to an event, invest like $20,000 into a property or into some stocks. And then next year when I come, I get my $10,000 profit. So I will get my $30,000 payout. Something like that. Like really make it like an invest festival, like where you can really go get approved on the spot, get funding on the spot, make an investment on the spot, get your money back next year or even 3 or 6 months later. Like if it's going to be an invest festival, I think they should stop with all the vendor booths that sell like beauty products or hair vendors or, just vendors that are not dedicated to investing. That would make it really worth somebody's, it'll make it worth their time. Because I'll be ready to get to the money. I don't really be wanting to go around and get motivated. Like I'm already motivated. I'm ready to go put my money somewhere. How can I make this money triple? How can I make this money double? That's what I want to do. It would give it a better, I think that's why they stay away from raising money from the public. If the returns wasn't what was expected, it would give it a bad rep. No, I'm not. I'm saying like different vendors or even EYL, if they are in charge of investing, like we should go and be able to invest into some stocks. It's investing. You're never going to be guaranteed a reward or a certain amount of profit. That's why it's called investment. It's a gamble. So that shouldn't stop you from being able to put money X, Y, and Z places. You have to learn the information too. I am so past being motivated. I don't want to be motivated no more. Like that's basically where I'm at. I want to go put my money places, watch my money work, and be chilling on another project, like working on another project. That's why I haven't been back, but I do like networking with like-minded people. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like if they wanted to be a little bit different, I think that they should definitely be adding different stuff. So yeah. But that's my whole point of view. So if you are on here, let me know if you've been to Investfest. Anybody been on Investfest? Before I get off of here, has anybody been to Investfest? All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to save this live. I'm going to send it to EYL. I'm going to send it to Matt. Because I got his number. Do you feel like the spirits was more motivational of starting? Do you feel like the spirit there was more of motivation of starting to invest? Do you feel like the spirit? Last year I seen you. I don't know exactly what you're asking. Do you feel the spirit there was more of motivation? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it was very motivational, basically. That's what it was. Like, I don't even think it was motivating you to invest. I don't think it was motivating you to invest, just basically motivational. It wasn't really... Yeah, I don't know if I can answer that.